Alright, it's the final 4 days of the Dazzler Pass Challenge. We currently have 16,850 subs. The next goal is 17,000 subs, which means I'll add a Dazzler Pass and rank 3 King or Thanos as a bonus. So yeah, subscribe, and I also have emotes for the channel members. They are absolutely gorgeous, so like shout out to Lushly Dumb for her amazing work on these. So if you want to use these for like live streams and video comments, you also want to get exclusive videos every month, plus early access, an exclusive members chat, and a rank up poll, then become a member. The link is in the description. And yeah, let's get into the video. Man, promoting 2 things at once really tires you out, you know? But we have a video today that is absolutely like, I don't even have the words for it, man. You have to see it to believe it. So first off, Patriot versus Photon, very good matchup, right? This didn't scare me in the slightest, and I was feeling very confident at this time. And like my overall confidence wasn't that high since this was my first like actual Sentry war. Now I've taken, you know, Sentry for like strolls and Alliance War maps in the off season, so like I wasn't too scared, but like this was the actual, okay, this is make or break for like my future Sentry Alliance Wars, right? If I mess up here and I like, you know, get KO'd, I won't ever see him again probably. And you wanna know why that, you wanna know like the reason why he is being used in this Alliance War? It's because they banned Beta Ray Bill. I am like so angry about that. I'm trying my best to hide it, and I think I'm doing a very good job at hiding it, but I was so upset. I texted my battle group chat. I was like, yeah, see y'all next Alliance War, because I'm not going to participate in this one. Turns out I'm taking 9 fights in this one, so I very much am participating. I'm doing a lot of work here with Sentry, a champion that I haven't even like played in an actual Alliance War yet. So, you know, my first one being a 9 fight war, it was very scary. But here's the thing, it was supposed to be a 7 fight war, but I may have taken 2 fights from someone else, which I of course asked, right? I didn't just do it like on my own accord. I did ask if I could take it. So I'm not evil, right? Well, yeah, I'm not evil. I'm just gonna say that with my chest out. So now we have this werewolf by night, and you know, that Patriot fight, smooth as butter. Very good champion for Photon. In general, he's kind of 50-50, but this fight right here, you can see like jitters. The jitters are jittering, right? It's rough out here, man. This has insult to injury, which means my for each debuff on me, my ability accuracy is reduced. So let's play a little game. I'm gonna quiz you right now, like mid-fight. What do weaknesses do? If you answered reduce your attack rating, you're correct. So let's play a different game. What do you do when you are fighting against a long distance relationship? If you answered, you know, stay as close as possible and build up to 20 of the weaknesses, you're unfortunately incorrect. What answer do you think I gave in this fight? I answered, I am supposed to stay as close as possible and do like 700 damage, even when I have like withers built up and I have debuffs active. So yeah, I got very scared very fast, and you can most definitely tell when I got scared. So here's the thing, the decay attack tactic is very strong. Like, you can pretty much take 0 damage from like any DOT, and that's very, very good, because in this fight, if Decay didn't do that, I would have been knocked out like 2 minutes ago. I would have been knocked out like before the fight started, is what I'm trying to say, because I eat so many ruptures to the face, and thanks to Decay, like I don't take any damage from it, which is so helpful. But as you can see, I am not doing well in this fight. I am very scared right now because I am doing no damage. I am taking damage. And I am just not a happy camper because I can't even parry the guy because remember insult to injury? You know how it reduces ability accuracy? Well, guess how much how much ability accuracy is happening when I have like 17 weaknesses on me? A lot of ability accuracy reductions happening right now. So I was terrified. I was so terrified I forgot to build up any more of my persistent charges, which that was the one silver lining about this fight. If it's 3 minutes long, I can build up like what, 4 to 5 persistent charges? Not me, no sir. I was too terrified to even attempt to do that. So I stay at 1 or like 2 charges this entire fight. I did not play this well, and I didn't even get to benefit from the 3-minute fight that just happened. So yeah, terrible start. And it wasn't even Sentry's fault. This was all on me and like my approach to this fight. And it's because I took this fight like as a joke. I was like, okay, surely this werewolf by night, this unawakened werewolf isn't gonna be like, you know, that much of a problem, right? Surely he's not gonna be this annoying. He was this annoying. It was bad. And yeah, 3 minutes 21 seconds. We're not talking about that fight, okay? And like I hardly built up charges there because I was too like terrified. I was too petrified to even try to do it. So when it comes to bad starts, it does not get much worse than that. This was an absolute disaster to start this alliance war, and my confidence was like at an all-time low. I'm like Gladiator starting a fight with like 0 of his confidence built up. Like that was me. That was, you know, literally like live Gladiator reaction, it's just starting a fight, pretty much. But now we have this man thing, and this one's a lot easier since there isn't anything to reduce my ability accuracy. There is no, you know, weaknesses, which I am now terrified of, and I never want to see those again because, oh my god, I just, no, we're not doing that. We are not. But I am playing this one a bit terribly too, since I am, you know, letting him trigger the unstoppable. I do have a halt debuff, like access to that, which is very helpful in this fight. And now since like I can go for it, I am gonna try to like play this extra slow. And when you're playing Sentry the slow way to build up charges, here is what you do. You don't hit the opponent, right? And if you're in your light attack form, you want to drop a heavy attack because the heavy attack isn't like, you know, enhanced damage wise. And if you're in your heavy attack form, you want to drop light attacks since that isn't enhanced by the form. So yeah, I pretty much have like another charge built up, which is perfect. And as you can see, I'm feeling a lot better about these fights because I have like actual charges now and I don't have 17 weaknesses on me. I still can't believe that happened. I let that happen, man. Like that was like, oh my god, how did that? I am in like actual disbelief. But yeah, this fight's done. Another ramp up fight that went pretty much perfectly because they didn't take that much damage. And now we have this Gorr. My alliance was scared of this fight with Sentry. I wasn't. And you know, sometimes I'm airheaded. Okay, most of the time. Okay, like pretty much all the time I'm airheaded, right? Like I'm not. Sometimes I'm just like a head empty type of guy, and you know, that's usually my approach for these Alliance War fights. I'm like, surely there is nothing wrong with this fight, and I'll just do it perfectly, and it'll be a-okay. And I need to stop doing that, because, you know, Exhibit A, Werewolf by Night. But sometimes I'm right, and I feel like I was kind of right with this fight here, because it didn't go bad at all. It was very straightforward, and yeah, like, pretty much as easy as it gets with Sentry here. Here he drops CSP2, but with Decay we can just like block it and nothing happens. And now we have the Wither stacked up, so yeah, looking pretty good here. Here I dropped the SP1, and yeah, I'm not gonna build up any charges in this fight. The charge build up, I'm pretty much done with that. Like I'm fine with like my current charge amount. But now I go into the heavy attack phase. I probably shouldn't have done that, because if I just stayed in that other phase, I would build up withers all the time, which would be very helpful right about now, because I forgot to heavy attack him like once in this fight. So I'm not playing this well at all. Like, I'm playing this terribly actually. And yeah, the fight's over anyway though, so like it's okay. But like, you can tell my like confidence is still very much shaken up. I'm not playing these fights well at all, and I need to get my get my mind straight, because we have this Onslaught, and if you don't have your mind like in a good place when fighting Onslaught, you're gonna get absolutely violated by that champion. So I had to get my stuff together ASAP. So I have like 7 charges right now, I think. Yeah, I have 7 charges. I had to like really zoom in to check, because like the angle that I'm commentating at right now, I pretty much can only see like the champions battling. I can't see like any of the persistent charge numbers. I can somewhat see the damage, but still not that well, because I'm just like very far away from my phone screen right now. But yeah, here I go for the SP1 after I charge the heavy attack, and now I'm in the wither phase. And I'm gonna be real, I was so shaken up to the point where I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna try to like leave this phase. I'm just gonna stay here. And honestly, I kind of like that play call for me, because like I do very well in this phase for some reason. And yeah, the power stings from the Mr. Fantastic synergy also helping a ton in this fight, because it's just some nice bonus damage to help, chip down at a beefy Onslaught's HP. So here I go back in, and yeah, that fight, that got me like excited. I was like, all right, man, we're actually like doing stuff now. Let's keep it going. We have 8 charges, so we're gonna start in like our damage phase, and I don't even have to leave it if I don't want to, because Sentry hits so hard in that like beginning phase once he has 8 charges, to the point where like doing any special attack, it's just like a bonus or a luxury. It's not even necessary, because Sentry just does so much. Oh wait, hold on, am I exposing my boost count? I am. So okay, officers, yeah, I don't have any boosts, but that's okay, because I'll spend units for boosts. Like, I don't mind. Like, I really don't mind. I do it all the time. I just never tell y'all. But yeah, cat's out of the bag. I have like 0 boost on me. Okay. Like, oh, hold on. We gotta commentate on this. Look at this damage output, man. It is absolutely absurd. We are doing so much damage right now, like 23,000 medium attacks. The fight just started, and like we already have him pretty much down. So yeah, absolutely incredible fight by Sentry here, and this was a 24-second mini boss takedown. That's why we ramped him up, man. That's why we did this, and also for this reason, this Enchantress fight right here. But like I was saying, I am terrible at like remembering to buy the like gray boost during the off season, and it always comes back to like bite me big time. But I don't mind spending the units. It's whatever. If I can like make these videos, then it's worth every single unit. So yeah, now we have this Enchantress fight on hazard shift. Very scary stuff. Enchantress is my op, right? I do not like this champion on defense. She is so annoying, and you want to see why? Here's why. Look at this, man. Look. Here, we're gonna go in, nope, and try again. So like, okay, I'm gonna try again, right? And you better let me get like any hit in this time, please, bro. So we're gonna try one more time, go in, miss. Okay. So at this point, the untouchable is just like gone now, so it doesn't even matter at this point. But oh my gosh, what a frustrating champion, bro. And by the way, no rebalancing changes for her, which is so fun and so cool. But yeah, here we drop the SP2. I'm just gonna play it safe here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna gamble all the way in this fight. You're about to see why I say this, but here I go in. I drop a combo into the relic, and I'm just like, please, bro, please crit like somewhat. And he just does not crit, but that's okay, because here I go for a heavy attack, and she just like lets me do it. So yeah, that was like my original Alliance War complete. I felt really, really good about that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take these other fights after asking nicely to take them. I'm not just gonna steal them without asking, right? I'm gonna be like, hey, can I take these fights? My Sentry has like, what, 10 charges? It feels like a waste to not use this guy when he's at his peak. And the guy was like, yeah, go ahead. It'll make for a cool video. So yeah, shout out to Crom in my alliance. He let me take these fights that he originally had. And yeah, they went very, very well. So big props to him because this fight was so dang good. Here I'm going to go for the SP1. I'm going to actually like, you know, get to the heavy attack phase just because like the heavy attacks are doing massive numbers right now. Look at this damage output. Absolutely beautiful. 30,000 on that heavy attack crit. You'll love to see it. And yeah, this Mcoc, absolute joke. Just like so easy with Sentry, bro. So yeah, like once he's built up, you're just like absolutely cruising through Alliance War. Like there is no worry whatsoever. Here I dropped the SP2 and yeah, fight's done. Like such a joke with Sentry, man. And now we have this Prowler fight here. And yeah, Prowler is very easy if you ask me. Like sometimes he's annoying and like I do mess up here in this fight, but for the most part he has like no defensive he doesn't have anything like that's defensive in the slightest besides like his occasional falter, I guess. But yeah, here we have like, you know, a very like weird node set. We have Conflictor and like Aggression Prowess. There I mess up obviously, which is not fun. I just said he was not a good defender, then I get like absolutely violated by him. But anyway, now we're in the heavy attack phase, so the fight is as good as done here. Here I drop the heavy attack, beautiful crits. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this fight. Drop another heavy attack, 44,000 crit right there. You love to see it. Into a combo, into one more heavy attack, and yeah, absolutely destroyed that fight. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Appreciate you watching all the way through. Sentry, very like fun champion in Alliance War, but it does come at a cost of like your sanity in that first couple of in those first couple of fights. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this video. Links in the description for my Discord and my membership. And yeah, that's about it for me.